In the top right of the map, we have our green Zerg player. It is none other than Ottr.
The southwest spawn position, taking game one in a commanding fashion. Is our blue Terran player, Zrqkyvx, Zrq.
Zrqkyvx. So I'm like mapping those keys out on the keyboard. And this, I don't know, every time I look at it, it's clearly deliberate. Because it's not like he ran his fingers across the keys. This kid's name will forever be a mystery to me.
I don't know. It looks premeditated. Yes, you were right.
Z's over here, R's over here, Q's over here. K's on the other side, then Y. V and X are near each other, but I don't know, maybe at that point he just kind of gave up on being ran. Or maybe he literally just poked the keyboard. I don't know. We'll never know.
Fell asleep on it one night. You know, rolled over, woke up. That's how Zrqkyvx came to be.
So we're actually all the way up to 15 supply for our Zerg player. Still not seeing a hatchery just yet.
Yep, she's scouting over there with the Overlord. And there goes the drone.
Okay, so somewhat late hatch, followed by a pull at 17, I'm presuming. Which is a little bit unusual, but obviously still effective. And, it looks like Zrq is thinking on being a little more aggressive this game. We have 3 barracks in his base. No sign of an expansion. So, unfortunately, this build that Ottr is going could be pretty vulnerable to this if Zrq decides to be very aggressive.
Right, you definitely don't want to expand in your opponent's face when he's being aggressive. You are definitely going to lose the rock, paper, scissors match in that case.
True, it does give you a little bit of a build kind of problem. The other thing that's an issue here is this particular Overlord. Losing this Overlord in this situation is actually very, very dangerous. As anybody can tell you, basically the thing that gets you out of bronze is not getting supply blocked before 20 supply. Also, it's also the thing that keeps you from dying to cheese in certain, or at least like having a guaranteed death to it. And this Overlord is actually going to get away. Just barely. It's very fancy. Micro needs to pull it back a little bit to the left. Doesn't want to be too close to the right. Is he actually going to go for it? No. Okay. So he's set up, and he's building all 3. He's building Marines from all 3. And 2 Queens coming out. Pulls up. Still droning, so there's no suspicion of this on Ottr's part, and that's kind of what makes this particularly dangerous.
Right, it's going to be extremely powerful. Not going to have any army to counter this. The Marines are moving across the map now. Piecemeal, but they will definitely rally.
Ooh. This is as all in as you can get there.
Pulling the boys. The boys.
All the SCVs going with this, which, well, this is going to hurt. It's the only thing I can say. There's nothing on the watchtowers either, obviously, at this early in the game, so I don't know. At this point, I think this is one of those situations where you literally just pull everything back to your base, sack the natural, and start making lings. There is no other option, and then after that, it's all your micro, and it's not going to be easy. Oh, and he's actually moving in such a way as to cut off the Queen's escape, which is not going to help this. Queen goes down. This is an incredibly, incredibly all-in play from Zrq, and I got to say, it looks like I've been the right choice. Now, this is definitely something you want to do in a best-of-5, best-of-7 series. It's always good to incorporate cheese, throws your opponent off balance, gets you a little bit ahead. But here comes, looks like, a similar response from Ottr, is to just move forward with the Queen, all the drones, and just fight back. Ironically, in this particular situation, trying to focus down the hatchery would be about the worst thing that Zrq could do, as it would unleash the horrors of building units upon him. Ling's coming out. The thing is, if Ottr does hold this, and it looks like she might, because there's little to no kiting at all from Zrq right now, he's got nothing behind this.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's true, she's basically down to 4 workers, but the thing is, he's down to 3. And she's re-expanding.
Oh, no. A couple Marines coming up here are going to try and...
She knows. Mules are going to keep him around for a little while, but there's not a lot to work with, and there's nothing that can kill these Lings. These Lings will demolish the space.
Oh,
he's running back home. He's got to get home. He's got to get behind the wall. And then he's gonna probably have to take his mules and actually repair the wall because there's no way he'll be able to keep it up.
No.
Like, dun 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 dun. No, it's not gonna,
Jaws theme.
if they had speed, this one Marine would be very dead. But it's like, oh, the wall is not
Oh
up.
no!
The wall is not up. This Marine is dead.
Simply walking right in the front door. This is a huge problem for Zrq. We're gonna have to see.
Zrq is essentially dead. There is no coming back from this.
GG should be called here in a few moments.
Oh yeah. There it is.
GG, well played. Very well done.
Oh, and we are now 1-1. Excellent holds from Ottr.